Hey everyone, welcome to this week's recap of Survivor Worlds Apart.
Alright, so...
It seems like each tribe is having their own struggles this week. Let's start by talking about No Collar.
No Collar, Will's in trouble.
There's some trust issues. Okay, remember how last week Will decided to vote out Vince? He didn't tell the three youngins what he was planning on doing. So now he's on the outs with Nina and the other side.
He's all alone.
That was a really bad decision.
Well, Nina also knows that she's the next one out. She's in big trouble.
She's making it known, too. She's like, I know you guys are voting me out next. Whatever. And they're just like, whoa, chill.
No. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Come on, just have some fun.
Anything can happen, like surfing on driftwood.
Yeah.
Which is really just like a boogie board.
Well, it was really just like riding the wave in and hanging onto a hunk of wood.
They couldn't, like, stand up on that. It was very Titanic.
I think they were trying, but it just wasn't long enough.
Was there enough room for one more person on that driftwood? Okay.
Joe caught a lizard, ew.
And they were eating it.
The thing weighed about an ounce, and they were all taking a bite.
So sad.
I bet there was more crap in that lizard than there was meat.
Mmm.
All right.
Let's talk about the White Collar tribe.
Monkeys getting it on.
Shireen was talking to the monkeys, then all of a sudden they were like, that was so weird. And then the one monkey, and then they did it.
It's like Shireen's weird survivor porn.
She watched the whole thing.
She was all like...
No, she watched monkey porn. It's just wrong.
And she liked it.
And then she bragged about it to everyone. It was just wrong.
Everyone thinks she is a freak.
She's annoying the crap out of everyone.
Yeah. Now everybody's looking for the idol.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Joaquin, because he is in big trouble. His alliance is kaput.
Well, not everyone's looking for the idol.
Well, Carolyn's not, because she's got it.
I already got it.
All right, so...
Shireen is like, all right, well, I'm done with this for right now. Let's go back. And Joaquin's just like, you can go back. I'm not.
He's like,
crazy.
You should be looking for it, too.
Oh, why should I be looking for it?
Because you walk around tribe.
Donald ducking.
Yeah. Why do you leave
camp.
the top on?
All right, let's talk about Blue Collar.
All right, Dan is a big mouth.
Everybody was just joking around, having a good time, and then all of a sudden, Dan is like, Rod, your mother's a beep. What?
Rod was
Why would you
pissed.
do that? I'm assuming he said a hua?
That's what I'm thinking. Or an F. Hua.
But why would you say that? Like, it's not funny.
No, it's not funny.
It's not
it was
funny.
so out of place. I mean,
Yeah,
if
it was just
he
random.
Had, like, brought his mother up and he was like, oh, your mom's an effing Hua.
This is not Celebrity Jeopardy.
No.
Trebek.
Well, Mike is pissed that Rod doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything.
They're like, you get 5 hours of sleep a night. Shut up.
I want the comfort, because I sleep all the time.
So Mike is like, all right, guys, let's do some work. Let's do some work.
And Rod is like, no, it's going to be on Rod's time.
That's not Massachusetts.
He's got to get some food in him first. He's feeling a little spacey.
Yeah. Rod just had some great quotes tonight. He's talking about work ethic and how...
Whether you do the most or the less.
What?
Well, you know what? It all turned around for the bad on Mike, because the girls were all like, yeah, there's a little pecking order here. You're picking on Rod, but now we're going to be picking on you because you don't say thanks when we do stuff.
They do a lot of work, and it goes unnoticed by Mike. So they're getting pretty pissed off.
All right, well, let's talk about the immunity challenge.
All right, so this immunity challenge.
Another obstacle course.
You had to bring your whole team, fill up this leaky barrel with water, bring it back through the obstacle course, and dump it into a bigger barrel.
Right, so then the big barrel's gonna get heavy enough to raise the flog.
Well, hopefully.
All right, well, it was pretty close. Well, let's first talk about the reward.
The first two teams to finish this, obviously, are safe. They have immunity. And the first tribe gets a huge comfort reward.
It was massive.
They got chairs, candles, a tarp, pillows. I think there were some blankets in there.
I hope those were citronella candles.
That's what I was thinking too. That would be a huge benefit.
Not that those actually work or anything, but
Be better than nothing.
never worked around here.
Second place.
You get a top.
Hey, that's still a great prize.
It is a great prize. Lindsay sat out because there's one
From
extra.
the blue collar tribe.
Right. So the no collar tribe had this weird strategy where they were going to send Nina ahead and not let her try and plug up the holes in the leaky
really
barrel.
dumb.
Why would you do that?
So, no collar was a person down the whole time almost. And
Yeah.
then when they got to the big barrel, they kept dumping it out.
Over the side.
What?
They dumped half their water out.
So they weren't even close.
No.
But it was very close between blue and white.
Yeah, neck and neck. It looked like the white collar was going to win, but actually the blue collar
Blue pulled it out.
because they filled it up a little bit more one of the last times that they went.
And of course, white collar came in second.
All right, so that means no collar's going to tribal.
Oh, so immediately Joe's like, well, I blew it. Sorry. I should never have told Nina to go ahead. That was dumb. I don't know what I was thinking.
But she's,
Neither do we. That was
she's
really
still
dumb.
going.
Yeah, they were still like,
apparently.
all right, let's still vote out Nina.
You,
It's cool.
you
it's
still
cool."
down for voting her out? Yeah.
So it seems like she's a target. But then Nina is not just going to take this.
No.
She's trying to get the votes to get rid of Will.
Right, because of what he did last week.
Right. So she's talking to the youngins, and
She's like, Jen, Haley, are you going to vote for Will?
it seems like they're thinking about it because they can't really trust Will after the move he pulled last week.
All right, so it's tribal council, and Jeff Probsty probed out some trust issues.
Time for some propsting.
Yeah. Yes, there's trust issues for sure.
They talk about how Joe really blew it at the challenge.
That was just so dumb.
But also in the challenge, Will was really holding them back too because he just doesn't have that stamina.
No.
It happened in the other challenge too.
Well, Nina brings up the fact that they judge her for her deafness.
Or at least she feels that way. And then
Right.
Will is like, oh, hell no, you're the one who's always bringing it up. So then it's kind of like, ugh.
That should, like, negate each other, and, they shouldn't even talk about that because it's just the 800-pound gorilla in the room.
Well, Jeff made a very good point. In this game, perception often becomes reality. Because
True.
what else do they have to go on?
Well, all of a sudden, Nina blurts out, "You'd be crazy to keep Will. He can hear you."
That was a bold move.
It was a bold move. They talked about it a little bit.
And then they were like, Nina, we feel like you don't fit in on this no-collar tribe. Because you're not chill. Relax.
And in actuality, but when she had hearing, she should have been on the white collar tribe.
She worked, yeah. She was a buyer or something.
Right.
So.
Well, it's time to vote. Just
Or
as
sales.
As the rain comes down.
Yeah, so it's time for Jeff to read the votes.
And it was tied 2-2 because 2 people voted for Will and 2 for Nina.
That's how it works.
I know. And then the deciding vote was unfortunately Nina.
Oh, man.
I really wanted her to stay because I wanted to see if she could turn it around.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised with the vote.
Why?
Well, just the way that it was split. It was kind of weird that one of the girls voted Will.
Well, apparently they didn't compare notes or they didn't agree.
I don't know.
Next time on Survivor, holy cromoly, it's 2 hours!
And there's going to be some injuries.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it looked like Dan got hit in the head and
Apparently there was blood. I don't know.
A girl
Crazy
got
stuff. Yeah.
hurt.
The medic had to come in. So let us know in the comments what you guys thought of this episode.
who would you have voted off?
And what tribe are you rooting for?
Let us know. And until next time,
Much love.
Edit.